When people walk up here, I thought it was for the really famous people, like the pop stars, not everyone.
No,
and I stood there and they said, you're going to walk down here.
Yeah, because last time you were on, we came up to you, didn't we?
You were with us. You were in the Rovers.
We weren't excited at all, were we?
Where was I? Where were you? You should have been in the Rovers.
Well.
We did it live from the Rovers.
Yeah.
With me, there was Debbie Rush, there was Sue Cleaver, there was Kim Marsh.
And we were hyperventilating.
I know.
We were so excited to be on the Coronation Street.
Let's do it
Let's
again.
do it. Well, we'll do it. So that was for the 50... No, what was that for?
It was for a live episode, was it?
55th anniversary, so maybe the 60th anniversary.
Yeah, we could do.
Yeah.
Do you know, seeing that clip just there, I mean, it's obvious, it's 16 years you've been on the show. You've really blossomed, haven't you? When you look at you look like he's a little teenager.
And Andy, you're... What's his role, Andy?
Oh,
nobody knows.
Should we buy?
Yeah.
Well, I think
He's
he said, honestly, you haven't changed a bit, honestly.
You have?
Yes, you have. I have. Well, you can tell it's me, can't you?
You can tell it's you, but...
Oh, that's me and Tyrone first.
So when you go out, obviously Corrie's got so many fans that
Yes.
have been with the show and probably have known you intimately on the show since that point. When
Quite
you go out and
intimately.
about, but do you have to sort of have conversations as if you are Fizz?
Oh, yeah.
Is that weird, or is it just second nature?
It's just second nature now. So I answer to Fizz.
And it doesn't, because a lot of the soap stars I've met over the years, they get annoyed when people call them their character names out of the show.
Oh, life's too short to get annoyed
But
about
I mean,
that.
when you're watching you know, 5 days a week,
Yeah.
you do tend to know you as
I do it. I go to the soap awards and I go, oh, hiya, and then I think, oh, I don't know you. You're filming.
You know the character name, but you don't know the real name.
Yeah. So I do it. So people are going to do it when I'm in Asda, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, those supermarkets are...
Oh, they are.
Now, you've also, obviously, throughout your time being there, you've had some incredible storylines, but I think the most moving one that you've had recently is obviously Hope's cancer story.
Yeah.
How was that for you? Because obviously you'd recently had a baby when you were filming those scenes.
Yeah.
How was that for you as a young mum?
Yeah, so me and Alan, who plays Tyrone, had his little girl. So we were both young, new parents, and it was it was hard. I mean, and what's always hard about a storyline like that is you can't. It's so hard because people have clearly gone through that in real life, and you can't
are going through it,
and you can't reflect everyone. You can't reflect everyone's story. You can just tell Corrie's story in Corrie's way, which is on at 7:30 at night. It's really hard.
But it does raise awareness, doesn't it?
It raises awareness, and the best thing about it was that I've now got a lovely connection, which I still do, and I'm going next week to the Manchester Children's Hospital, Royal Manchester Children's Hospital, and we went there, we did the research there, and I went and met some fabulous kids and parents, and I met a little baby who had leukemia, who was 2 months younger than my little boy Albert, and I met him and his dad, and he said, and I said, oh, where's his mum? And she said, oh, she's at our little boy's nativity, because he's doing his nativity. And I was like, wow, your life is going on. You're here looking after this baby, and mum's at school looking after the other baby.
It sort of throws a hand grenade, doesn't it?
And they were just getting on with life. It totally puts life in perspective. And so the people I met there were just incredible, and I love them to bits.
But this is where Corrie is so strong, Jenny, because not only were you able to, shine a light on that, that you can put out as many, warnings and telling people to look after themselves, but, there's a story like that, and then, obviously, you have the breast cancer story as well. That probably raised so much more awareness just because a character in Coronation Street was going through.
I think it does. You watch and you can relate to them, can't you? And you can watch the news or something that's really scary, or read an article in a scary-looking newspaper and think, oh, that's not me. But if it is Fizz or Sally going through the breast cancer, you think, oh, she's like me, I better
get checked.
I better go, know. I think.
And do you love being able to play it? Because obviously I always think of Fizz as the bubbly, fun character,
Yeah.
So do you love being
great
given
for
the
a journalist, because any photo shoot I do, it just always Fizz is in the title. Fizz. Bubbly Fizz. Jenny gets her Fizz. That's a popular one.
What about Jenny the Grim Reaper?
Oh gosh, go on.
That's what I mean. So do you like playing the heavier, meatier parts?
Yeah, I think yeah, what happened was I did a scene once where I cried, and I was quite good at it, and I did it quite quickly. And they thought, not quite good at it, forget that, I just did it quickly. So then they thought, she's good at this. I mean, you don't get any sympathy. We're doing these serious storylines, and they are serious, but honestly, so the man behind the camera, like they've got here. Once I was doing a genuinely really emotional scene, and like rolling up, everything's ready. It's like, all ready, yes, she's ready in the corner. Okay, in 5, 4, and he said from behind the camera, right, poke her in the eye. 2, 1, action.
We get some pretty fabulous guests here on Loose Women. There's plenty more where that came from. Just click here to watch more interviews with a whole range of famous faces. And click here to subscribe. It's free, so you'd be silly not to, really.